Nap time. Yeah, I noticed that, Catalina. I was just reading the text anyway.
Good morning, folks. Are you feeling better?
How am I supposed to feel better when I'm stuck in this place?
220 stream stakes, damn. Good job.
I'm chalking that response up to you having a bad night's sleep, Fox. In any case, I've been looking into this Urian character. He's quite the proverbial can of snakes.
He said someone was hunting him down.
I should hope so. He's got a rap sheet as long as my neck. Urian Caldecott, wanted for historic crimes against the old colony. Treason, espionage, theft, reckless endangerment of life. The list goes on. He is to be apprehended at all costs. I've logged a mission request into the system for you.
That eye. It feels like it's in my head.
I don't know what that place was, but I believe Urian lured us there for a reason.
He mentioned something about prophecy.
Yes, well, there might be something to that. The Abyss still has secrets. We don't know much about the original prophecy, the one that drove the church to build the lost colony.
I think it came out. Well, it came out on Game Pass today. I think it came out a few days ago. It came out earlier on Steam. Oh, maybe not. No, it came out today. Yeah. Yep, no. Yeah, it was today on Game Pass at least, and it seems to be on Steam too, so. The Abyss still has secrets, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a, what should I gonna say? It's like platforming, then it's like a little bit of a, you know, it's called bullet hell style.
But we do know that they believe there was a heart to the Abyss. A place of immense power that would open up to those that were true believers.
But at least you don't have to start all over, you know, if you die.
It seems Urian is a hangover from a time long lost. A dangerous extremist.
He told me he'd be waiting for me in Greymont.
Greymont. It was the capital of the old colony, the birthplace of the Scourge. A powerful place. I can't help wondering if he's luring you into a trap.
But you're gonna send me there anyway.
Capture request for fugitive Urian Caldecott accepted. Scout 5437, designation Fox, to report for duty. Bounty set at 4,000 days, reduction to sentence.
I was hard on you yesterday. I admit that. But if you do as I say and follow my orders, you have a real chance of making it home one day. Anyway, it's time to go back to the Abyss and get to work.
No, you don't start all over. That's a good thing. It has checkpoints in the game.
As you don't have a warden anymore, I've had to use an old disconnection point to triangulate a suitable location. Luckily for you, it's exactly where we need to go to open the way to Greymont.
I would say this one is more, more chatty, more story-based.
Let's go. Connecting you to King's Reach.
Be here for us.
Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Yeah, we have 2 weapons at the moment. I don't know if you're gonna get any more. Upgrade them or anything, we'll see. One is to break shields off, but you can also use it to shoot enemies. It's just it overheats quickly though. Welcome to the Abyss.
I'm very glad that worked as intended.
That was the first map or whatever first mission, so don't know. There is chests and stuff, like there's a chest up there that increases your health. The chest that does that, and there is these little things you collect for the story stuff. Panic! We can't leave. My wife is too ill. I can't even get her out of this bed, let alone drag her through the streets, and even if I could. We'll barely last 10 minutes out there. I can hear them all screaming at each other like it will make a blind bit of a difference. Trampling each other, pushing kids. The worst of human behavior. Where do the people end and the monsters begin? I can't stay hidden in here forever. Sooner or later I'll need to leave. Dot needs medicine, food, water. I don't have a weapon. I'm a researcher for God's sake. Why would I need one? But the thought of facing those monsters scares me almost as much as losing her does. Keep calm and carry on. That's what Dot used to say. I might be the brains of the operation, but she is and always has been the heart. Lot of dead bodies there. Okay, so let's see. Get up there. Let's see what we got here. There's some red crystals that you can destroy, but I think that's like a collectible thing.
Erupted, it said the All-Father fought to seal the darkness away once and for all. Both here and back in the Old City, stopping the spread of the disease. The train line to Greymont has been sealed shut for hundreds of years. But if you're to follow the All-Father's orders and apprehend Yorion, we'll need to find a way to break these seals and open the door. It's the only logical thing to do. I've seen something like this before. A commune in the Weeping Meadows uses one as their sigil. They're a group of disconnected. They like to keep themselves to themselves. It won't be easy to get past their defenses, but they may know what this seal means and how to break it. I'm uploading the Weeping Meadows route to your objective system, Fox. The path is an old scout trail, but it won't be easy to navigate. Keep your wits about you.
Everett. I've never met anyone who loves the sound of his own voice quite so much. Won't take advice. Thinks he's the funniest man on Luna. Absolutely insufferable. I wouldn't change him for the world. Power up. Power. Need to go. Hello again.
Oh, hello again.
Have we met?
Oh, right. You wouldn't recognize me without my warden.
Forms are ever in flux, some more than others. We may be many things in one lifetime. Did you find what you were looking for?
The shield breaker? Yeah, I found it.
And was it what you expected?
I didn't expect anything. I was just doing as I was told.
Between expectation and reality resides only unhappiness. The world promises infinitely more than it bestows. Perhaps yours is the greater wisdom.
Imprisonment isn't wisdom.
Is that how you perceive your service? But please, don't let me keep you. I've all the time in the world, you see. And you have so very little.
Uncanny Valley. It's just so human. This whole place, it feels... What's that phrase when something is just off? Uncanny. That's it. Like they knew we were coming somehow. Sure, we shaped it to suit our own needs. But even before we laid the first stone, this place felt strangely familiar. It's just pareidolia, isn't it? Seeing patterns where none exist, dreaming of home. That's all. Weeping Meadows. Large drop. Oh shit.
Now here's a sight for sore eyes. And I'd begun to think we were the only scouts left down here. What brings you to sunny old King's Reach, little one?
Have you come from the Weeping Meadows? I'm heading that way myself.
I see, I see. Off on holiday, are you?
No, not exactly.
It's not nice to tease, Everett.
Apologies, little one. I suppose you must be out for salvage too. Not that there's much left. Me and Orion here spend our days combing the abyss for odds and ends. Sending technology back to Earth is the official line. Problem is, these machines have been rotting for the better part of 2 centuries, so most of it's useless old shit.
I'm sorry. He doesn't mean to be crude.
Well, time waits for no man. Or spider, eh? Good luck to you on your travels, little one. Maybe we'll cross paths again somewhere down the road.
Ludi. Assuming you're gonna get 2 more weapons. Or at least 1 more.
I see you've met my other scouts.
Everett and Orion? They seem nice. Have you had them long?
They're not pets, Fox.
How many scouts are there anyway? Aside from the 3 of us, I mean.
Not as many as there used to be.
Run them up! I think no fall damage. Double jump?
Well, you're quite the little prodigy. Oh, really? I'm delighted with your progress. This little gift is going to make your journey all the more satisfying. A spring in your step, you might say, or a boost in your jump. Breathe in that power. Savor it.
Aelin warned me about you.
Dear Aelin, forgive her, won't you? She's not quite what she used to be. But she'll soon come around. Now, chop chop, I'm already tired of waiting for you. Greymont is awfully dull nowadays.
Gifts. Power fault. You might well be asking yourself, why is Urian so kindly leaving me all these lovely presents? If you're not, you should be. Naive little wanderers get chewed to ribbons, so you're no good to me in the gullet of the abyss. You know how they say there's no such thing as free lunch? That's obviously true down here. Every single soul you encounter, the dead, the living and the dead, will have the signs on it. Ah, I hear you say, but that includes you, Mr. Caldecott, does it not? Goodness, you're a clever soul. Listen well, I am the devil, you know. My motives may be ulterior, but I am and always have been utterly transparent. These little gifts of mine were designed by a dear old friend, a smarter man than me, dead now, in all likelihood. He used them well. Greymont awaits, folks, and other things besides. Truth and honor, and justice above all, your friend Urian. This one? Let's see what's in. Also slide down. Thanks. It looks like it. Oh shit. That one is way. Scout trails. The structure down here is immense in scale. By following the lit scout paths, one can visualize how these trails were once complete paths leading out into the meadows and beyond. At least until the seismic activity drove these plates apart. We seem to make the most of what which has been provided. These hand-carved paths are a mark of our own infinity. Mrs. Lepo scouts long since gone. Lights burning in the dark. That's all. Come on. Bet. Entombed. My wife used to bring me all the latest news when she returned from her work in the Abyss each weekend. Recounting all the political drama and tales of discovery, my research felt so dull in comparison. The news first broke that there was a crisis in the Abyss. I didn't believe it. Perhaps if I had, would have made it in time. I don't know what I was waiting for. My wife, I suppose. I sat by the phone all afternoon, working diligently, hoping it would blow over, hoping she wouldn't call. When she did, I ran to her. Caught the last train out of the meadows. The fields outside were already turning grey with rot. I thought we made it just in time. Thank the gods I had the foresight to bring my prototype with me. The rot outside is spreading fast and there are terrible things move in the dark. We'll be safe as long as we stay beneath the shield. Come on, we surely come for us soon. Oh. No music. More. No. Oh. Single one. Oh, it has a long cooldown. Wait for and the cooldown. Crystallization. Perhaps it is ghoulish of me to capitalize on the misfortunes of the long dead. I prefer to take more utilitarian view. By perfecting this technology, I honor the memory of the one who created it. He died, that others might still live. Other such tired, empty platitudes. It is a remarkable find, however. Though its creator could scarcely have known, the barrier projected is uncannily similar to those of the Blessed Adrift. To test my theory, I captured one and fed its liquefied essence into the chamber of the prototype. This barrier lacks the endurance of the original, but confers far greater protection, if vanishingly brief. If I am to be charged with ghoulishness, then perhaps one might append the cruelty to my long list of crimes. The Adrift, after all, were once human, but this world has changed irrevocably. They along with it. To imagine otherwise is to indulge in nostalgia that serves nobody, least of all the living. Pink.
Weeping Meadows. It never fails to impress me with its beauty. Well, what beauty is left? The scourge has ravaged the landscape down here, despite the All-Father's best efforts. Those in the commune painted their sigil across the meadows to attract survivors. They must know something about its origin. I hope the scourge didn't get to them too. That would really make your mission difficult. Well, let's be optimistic, folks. To the commune.
Half of the lost. Gross. More are appearing every day. Mere things, it's some kind of illness. Pustulus in the flesh of the world. Fought alone nunciates. Guess it's an autoimmune response. The abyss defending itself against some profound injury, the way the body fights infection. When I ask her what kind of injury, she goes silent. Don't ask me, she says. I'm just a doctor. Thank the children we have her. The infection doesn't seem transmissible to wardens, but they explode on contact, meaning some kind of corrosive exudate. We have already lost a few to impact damage. We have no hope of escaping this place, and the growth is spreading at a terrifying rate. Soon there will be no Weeping Meadows, just open source. Mary says run. I say, where to? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, what? It just zapped me. The game just said no. Hunger! It's still out there, waiting for me. Get beat up on later. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Let's read the one for hunger. He's still out there waiting for him. I can hear him moving. She didn't warn me about this. I can deal with her drift. They are swarm mindlessly. You can pop them off one by one like cockroaches. But this. Oh god, it's coming close. I can't get in there, can I yet? It's too dark to see. I've been hiding here since night fell. Of course, alien signal would go kaput. Need her to pull me out. I don't think I can outrun it. Not with those long legs. He kept saying he was hungry, just repeating it like a stuck record. We're not supposed to get hungry in these things, are we? Isn't that the point? Transcending your bodily needs, become the perfect little worker? He started up again. I'm so hungry, so hungry. I think it's sick. Dying, maybe. Feel bad for it, but I'm not about to let it eat me. I can wait it out. I can stay here as long as it takes. Yeah. Oh, but I'm sorry. I love you. Oh, it's one is up there. One.
They used to call this place the Garden of Luna. It was the agricultural center of the Abyss. At its peak, enough produce was grown here to keep the entire colony fed. Now all those fields are flooded with scourge. The people who live down here fought bravely, trying to hold back wave after wave of drift. The commune is all that's left of a once thriving community. It's only thanks to the Allfather that anyone survived at all.
More health. Jurassic Park 3 evaluation something is coming to Game Pass in the beginning of June. Don't leave me. Being on time.
They found us!
Death Tower. Oh my god. Refuse to target something else. Yeah, nothing else. Yeah. Oh no. But I could land on this one and then jump, but I have to jump from here. What's this around? Doors all over the place.
Name's going to be Cross.
Who's Min?
It doesn't matter. You're interesting. What do you want? Is that interesting too?
I'm just curious about the sigil on your banner.
Nobody remembers anymore. But I do. I know all kinds of things. The reactor. That's where we find it. It meant something important, I think.
Okay. How can I get to this reactor?
I don't remember. She'll be cross, but maybe Min will let you go look for it. You should speak to her inside.
Heck. Disconnected commute. Hushby. In the early days of the commune, before melancholy was the dominant mood, I recall a scuffle breaking out between two Goliaths. I don't even remember what it was over, some patch of land probably. That's how desperate we all were for something we might call ours. Anyway, chaos ensued. These two enormous wardens stomping around, waving guns at one another, and there we were in the crossfire. I won't lie, it was tense. Then Kashvi comes down, bold as you like, and says, "Stop all this nonsense right now before I bang your bloody heads together." What do you know? He actually stopped. There was some memory we see. Talking to you, not talking to you. You.
You shouldn't be here. I'm sorry? We have grown complacent. Your ingress is my failure. It has been a long time since anyone found their way here.
You keep yourselves well hidden.
We were the keepers of the Scourge, those appointed to contain the spread. You've seen it, haven't you? The rot in the flesh of the world. We were once Luna's last hope. Now, we merely count down the days until our inevitable end.
The warden outside said your sigil came from the reactor.
Voss says all kinds of things, only some of them are true. The All-Father came here not long before the Scourge erupted, told us to go to ground, and left for the old reactor. He went there with a companion and came back alone. "I've taken care of it," he said. And then he left. He looked haunted. The sigil is his gift to us, a ward against the rot, that we may protect those few who remain.
Oh. There's a matching sigil on a sealed door in King's Reach. It must be related.
Perhaps. There is nowhere safe in the Abyss that the All-Father did not make safe. What those men did bought us time. But if this is your directive, then it seems our time has run out.
Aren't you even a little bit curious about it all?
Curiosity is a luxury not afforded to those preoccupied with surviving. If you truly intend to exhume what ought to remain buried, I won't stop you. But nor will I help. Living through it all the first time around was quite enough.
So it was the All-Father who placed the seal on the reactor. I hope you won't object to us breaking it. No. Intercepting Uriel is our priority, by any means necessary. He made that perfectly clear. There's an old drift pump not far from here. If Min won't open the security door, then we'll do it ourselves. If we can just find a way out of the commune, we can kick that pump back to life and get the power running again. Let's get to it.
Boss. The twin that was here isn't anymore. I think the name was Paget. Well, you see, I think they're gone because of me. I wanted to hear the birds singing, but I couldn't because their thoughts were so noisy. Just talking all the time. And I said, shh, you're scaring the birds. You're too afraid to sing because of your thoughts. I said I wish you would go away. I got so angry that I held my breath and then everything went grey and silent for a long time. When the noise came back, Paget wasn't there anymore. I think I should not be writing this down. I think Min will be cross, hide it away, burn it away. I take my secrets with me when I go.
I'm surprised Min didn't shoot you on sight. Maybe she's grown soft over all these years.
Maybe I made a good first impression.
Well, hasn't yet crushed all the optimism out of you. That's cute. In the absence of a good life, we hope only for a meaningful end. To die well is no great shame.
Ah, god damn it, that pole. There's one. The heck are all these places? Yeah, one is down there. Third one. There. I wonder how you get into this one. I didn't check up there, did I? The path there. Man, thing is, there wouldn't have been any community at all if not for her. Calm in the meadows of stray, suffering sanction without judgment, without expectation. We're all desolate, she told me once, but we don't have to be desolate alone. Something inside her broke when May died, I think. Not been the same since. You can't force her to talk about it, but I wish you would, for her own sake. So how does one get in there though? I don't know. I can't see anything to shoot or anything to do there.
Sometimes, when I meditate deeply, I go to the edge of the village and listen to the sounds of nature. There used to be animals here. They're gone now. I wonder what could be making those sounds.
Maybe it's the sound of your memories.
Maybe my heart remembers what my head can't. It was beautiful here once. I'd hate to forget that too.
Hey, Planters. How are you doing? Yeah, I came out today. I'm alright, thank you. There can be something. Let's see. It's a puzzle platform, well, mostly a platformer and bullet hell arenas. how to get this opening. No clue. There's like nothing around it either that makes any. Just bounce up there. Come back to this place and dash now.
This ought to speed things up a little. Go on, give it a whirl.
Why are you helping me?
Didn't your mother tell you never to look a gift horse in the mouth? You're welcome, by the way. This is about something much bigger than you folks. You are a means to a very important end. That's all.
I'm gonna go back and open up this one. No! What the hell, man? Ah, we're still on the hardcore one. Just taking a break playing for this one. Is there a way to get into that one? You're late. There's a way to... It's a little bit weird since you get the ability afterwards. Yeah, I played through Subnautica 2 early access already. I played through it all the way to the story ends in it. So it's up on YouTube already. This is yeah, then I played a game between Tales Noir. It's called it. Then I started on Subnautica Hardcore, which is like permadeath if you die. It's a wish from a viewer. Wants me to die or suffer. Mostly suffer, I think. See if we can. And I'll climb up. Let me get on top. Why can't I get on top of this one? I'm about to stand on that one. Hey, Dickie. Oh well. much into that one. Subnautica 2 has a lot of good features. It's just also a lot easier than the first one. Felt like you never really had to care about food and water. You get so much of it. It is going okay. How you doing, Jane? You get to rest up today? So let's... Perfect. Looks like there is something over there. Well, that's good. The sleep is get some proper sleep. Shutdown. Critical equipment failure log. Drift pump. Critically indexed. Extremely high. Equipment failure has an immediate impact on function of the reactor and serious consequences on safety and the surrounding environment. Reactor considered hazard to life. Root cause analysis. Unprecedented mortality among maintenance personnel. Presence of unknown semi-solid substance in source drift causing machine failure. Event known as Scourge was unforeseeable. Maintenance response initiated contingency plans. Equipment must be shut down and isolated. Remaining staff advised to fall back and seek safety. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. What's that? And like these, I have no idea what it's good for. I think it's just a collectible. Oh shit. Ow! My butt! Yes. For bullet hell.
Mother warned me about you. Mother said you must die.
No. Oh, what the heck was That's just...
What was that?
Whatever it is, we'll deal with it. Let's go, folks.
It's something that's weird, isn't it? When you sleep too much, you are more tired than ever. It's like, doesn't make any sense, you know? You think when you're sleeping more than usual, you would be rested and all, but no. Oh, we're back here. Health upgrade. Yeah, getting that few hours is not good.
What terrible thing have you awakened? My instincts told me you were trouble.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Just as you took care of turning the power on, you must take me for a fool. Forgive me. Anger won't undo what's done. Tell me one thing. Are we in danger?
I won't let anything harm this commune. I promise.
Wherever does Aelin pluck you all from? Abundant in promises, yet starved for solutions. If I let you pass through, will you cause still more chaos? You understand what's at stake for us here.
My freedom is at stake too. I don't want to be stuck on this moon forever.
I suppose I should know better by now than to expect a straight answer from a scout. Do what you have to. It's out of our hands now, isn't it? Everything has to die, and has just so long to live. A warning before you go. My watchmen have reported a stranger in the vicinity. It seems that stray cat has been sniffing around again. It should go without saying, but if he finds his way in because of you, I won't be quite so merciful.
Garden of Eden. This Garden of Eden looks kinda messed up though. Only death beyond this point. Oh, it's cheerful. Too late now. Yeah, wee. Curiosity killed the cat. FAO, Fox. There's no hubris quite like the concept of an unbreachable fortress, is there? Hilarious stuff. I've been sneaking in and out of this place since that paranoid bunch first locked themselves in. Curiosity killed the cat, they say. But nobody ever remembers the second part of the proverb, do they? Satisfaction brought it back. Well, consider me satisfied. Of course, I had no good reason for it up until now. Sure, it's great crake and all, but better still now that I can hide these little treats for you around and about, so you remember who it is on this rotten old moon that's looking out for you. Manipulative? Ah, you wound me. I have one goal and one goal alone, folks. And you're the only one who can make it so. Now to business. You're taken to siphoning essence like the proverbial duck to water. Waste not, want not, as they say. And I intend to ensure you shall not be left wanting. This little gift is in service of that promise. When you're full to the brim with vitality, I'm gonna find another way to utilize the drift. And by utilize, I mean weaponize. Don't say I never give you anything, your friend Urian. What's the difference here? Hold left to point distance. Okay, so it will explode now if you hold it. There's a difference. No! God. Dashed. Francis. The eldest among us was the only one with the courage to leave. Of course, we all counseled him against it. What could there possibly be to find out there, other than death? He had seen it all, as we had, and yet he chose to face it. In his mind, there was no other option. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, he had said. A profound sentiment which he had refused credit for, claiming he had stolen it from someone far wiser than he. But he had filled his pockets with these stolen words, and little else besides, set off into the blight beyond and never once looked back. I speak of him in the past tense, as though certain of his demise. But who can truly say? Perhaps he found something worth salvaging out there. Perhaps he might even succeed. Oh, that's something. Once your screen.
Oh, we've already pissed something off, huh?
The reactor was sealed for a reason. I assumed it was to keep people out. But maybe it was to keep something in.
Ah! Bring a rip. Let's see if there's something. The power cable goes here and see what we need to do here then. What the? Behind me too. That one won't turn it. What's that? Oh my god, what the heck? Do this one. I don't understand why I couldn't get through there. Ouch. What if you can dash upwards?
I suppose you'll be wanting to get to the old reactor.
That's the aim, yeah.
There's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk. I take it you've already met Min.
Did you live in the commune?
Aye, once. Sick to death of the place. Absolutely wretched bunch. We could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rust has welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Of course, if he was willing to help an old man out.
What do you need me to do?
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns are Malegi ones that make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'm up for a challenge.
I've no doubt. Think of me stuck in this old tin can when you're off blasting holes in things, won't you?
Oh, god damn it. What the?
Wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long. They died fighting. Or, well, their bodies died. Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
Are we gonna fight that thing? Oh. I'm gonna be spoiled having played with this one. No. The fun is over.
Admit it, you're impressed. Goliaths were primarily used for construction, but security was a common secondary function.
I'm amazed they weren't running the place. That's a lot of firepower.
Don't get any ideas. I'd hate to have to shock you when you've been doing so well.
Shocking. Like in a pleasurable day. There. Boom. Goody.
That's a good job, well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
I was doing myself a favor, mostly.
Ah, well, it's a win-win then. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them. I want to know what it means.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines as well. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt, eh?
Interesting. Sounds like we have a lead on the second seal. Consider that your next mission. Assuming you get through this in one piece.
So confusing that they are looks like women, but it's like a Scottish man voice. It's like. Missed it. I didn't hear the sound. In the hours after the Estericea fields were finally consumed, we witnessed hell itself emerging from the fissured earth. The great reactor began to tremble in its crucible, unmoored. It lay there for days, like an animal in its death throes. The ground at its circumference was shot through with fault lines. Narrow chasm betraying nothing of the horrors beneath. Not yet. Then the fields fell. It was a hideous spectacle, a traumatic Cicerone, belly of the moon split open, birthing monsters after monster. I don't know where they came from. Inside the reactor, I suppose. All those workers trapped inside, festering in undeath. And from the shattered earth, the reactor rose, obliterating all around it. What we now call a crate is really a scar, a permanent reminder of a trauma so profound it will never really heal. Oh. Scourge crate.
Tread carefully. It's pretty hazardous up here.
Some garden this is.
Nature and industry don't mix well. Is the same true on Earth? For an intelligent species, you certainly seem invested in repeating your mistakes.
Not all of us are intelligent.
And that's true. Sadly, they are mostly leaders of countries too. Right. Crystallization 2. Have all but confirmed it. The substance we call drift, in all its extant forms, is an animate thing. A living alloy. Biological matter is composed of cells, so drift is composed of souls. Is it unscientific of me to presume such a thing exists? When I say soul, I mean the vital essence which resides within each living creature, sentient or otherwise, for even the lowest forms of organic life retain a living memory. I'll go further. The barriers propagated by a certain adrift are projections of the self within. A defense mechanism born of the unconscious mind. And so one, when breaches these barriers, by means of this rifle, For example, one is performing an act of irreparable harm to the consciousness within. A memory wound. It is not enough to be certain. If I cannot learn to separate these strands, if my hypothesis exceeds the limits of my ability, my research means nothing at all. New toy. Press to fire a lance. The lance can destroy invulnerable enemy shields when they turn purple. Okay, enemies, line up in a line, okay? Eye of Virtue. Okay, so you actually have to wait until they do turn purple. It's like a delay before they turn purple. Oh, God. Here we go. God, I hate invisible walls, man. Ah.
Be careful. I know next to nothing about this place. I have no idea what you might find in there.
William Fisher, William did not take well to spaceflight, sick and exhausted. He had counted the minutes which spiraled out into hours, and still Luna was so far away. Join fate, Edward said, and discover your life's true purpose. There was nothing left on Earth for either of us. The moonsick planet, half submerged and fractured in the wake of Luna's strange gravity. Why struggle on Earth, I asked him, when we might thrive among the stars?
It's comforting.
A scout's job is to explore the unknown, and sometimes the unknown is dangerous. That's just how it is.
You think I don't know that?
Loading. Somebody lost their mind.
Tell me, will you? Oh, you nasty little flesh bag. You bone puppet.
Rift reactor. Okay, so where the heck am Oh, God damn it.
I'll wave you like a flag.
That's not... So sometimes really hard to know where the heck you're gonna go because it's so dark.
Yucky monster! Get away! Get away! I'll make you sorry!
Kid. Fragile little planet. William had stepped off the shuttle, shivering and disoriented, murmured a halting prayer to whichever god might hear him all the way up here. Please, let this be the right decision. I saw you then, William told me later, staring up at the sky, at her, like it was the most beautiful thing you had ever seen. That fragile little planet, ailing, alone. You don't realize how insignificant everything is, I said, till you see it from a great distance and understand how little it matters. Oh, he had smiled, fond. Am I so insignificant? I laced my fingers tight around his, brushed his knuckles against my lips. You know that's not true, I told him. You know it never will be.
Look at you! Teeny tiny! Not even a morsel!
What should I do? To be killed on sight. Oh. Oh. Oh god damn the laser. Oh, and I ran in the same direction as the laser. Okay, that was our first death for a boss. That was so much, so I had to run and break the glass first on those damn things.
Okay, you. Teeny tiny. Not even a morsel.
Ah. There we go. Victory. Touched it.
Edwin? Is that you?
No. My name is Fawkes. Who... What are you?
William. At least I think I'm William. Is Edwin with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Edwin is.
I need to tell him how sorry I am. Please, if you can just take me to him.
I don't think that's possible. Not anymore.
I'm not me anymore, am I? It was all real then. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
He'd gathered them all, the lost and the desperate, the wretched. Earth was drowning, and the baleful eye of the blood moon gazed down with little care. Hope for the hopeless? What greater calling could there be than to deliver humanity from disaster? The leader of fate was a great man, they said, bane of the church and father to the damned. Oh, come, all ye faithful. And little care had William, who dreamed only of escape. Fate or faith, it made no difference. If his beloved went, then he would go with him. The great man of fate reached out a hand. The All-Father, they called him. A lifeboat to a drowning man, all the way to the stars. Did you think he contained his friends out of cruelty? It was protection, one last act of kindness in an unkind world.
Friends? There's more like him.
Sealed in the darkest depths, where none dare walk, where none dare seek. He left her there, sleeping and safe, until you came.
Will you take me to him? My Edwin?
He's gone, William. There's nothing more you can do.
Go on.
I think there might be a way to help you. But it means letting you go. Back into the drift.
Will I find him there, do you think?
Yes, I think so.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go now.
I hope you find him.
Mission complete. Well done. You've earned a couple of days off for all your hard work. You see? A scout's life isn't all toil. There's reward, too.
I didn't think there'd be a person in there.
In the chamber? I had no idea. It wasn't in my briefing.
No. Inside the monster.
All adrift are people, Fox. Were people.
He must have been trapped in there for centuries, just slowly losing his mind.
The seal had to be broken. There was no other way. Even if we'd known, even if we'd understood the meaning of it, the person inside.
People. There's another one. Trapped and alone. Just like he was.
Yes. And you can grant them freedom.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. Would it have been better to leave him to rot?
It's not much of a choice.
No. I suppose it isn't. But it's done now. And we're a step closer to opening that door in King's Reach. Let's head there in the morning and see if it worked. Get some rest, Fox. You'll need your strength for tomorrow.
These have we encountered? My grandma used to warn me of Maluccio, the evil eye. Of course, I thought it was all superstitious rubbish. No. We these bouncing. Alright. Death candles. They flock like birds, dance like sky lanterns. A quiet night you can hear them from miles away singing to one another. They really are quite beautiful when they're not exploding in your face. Yeah, it kinda is like that. Yes, this one is more focused on the story, and not so much as the Hell Bullet part. Remnant is Returnal is more focused on the combat, I feel like. Eye of Virtue. The influence this creature exerts on a nearby adrift is theorized to be a kind of compensation for the comparative lack of mobility. A defensive mechanism, drawing fire away from the scant protection of the brittle carapace. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather take on 100 rawheads than chance my arm with one of those. Monarch's lands to see through the eyes of the enemy, to shatter the defenses, to watch them explode into a burst of black sludge. Fucking A. Yeah, sleepy time.
Time for bed, Fox?
Sleep sounds good.